Hello, welcome to Outside the Freaking Vault. I'm Ben Sano.
I'm frickin' Zach Leewold.
And I'm Toby.
He's frickin' Toby.
Yeah, so Toby, welcome to your first episode and your first podcast. And how do you feel to be on this episode?
Excited.
Excited, yeah.
Excited.
I can see the excitation in his eyes. I don't even know what that means.
Excitement?
I said excitation. Oh my goodness. It's late, guys. So we're just gonna ask Toby some questions today. What should we? I don't know. Where should we start? So you're building a Minecraft world. Can you explain to us your process and your mindset when it comes to building Minecraft?
Yeah. What kind of engineering and techniques do you use to build things in Minecraft?
Okay, so we find a cave. And then we mine for gravel. We make a house out of gravel. And then we get some stuff put in our chest. And then we get some swords. And then fight some endermen. And we can, we make a chicken farm. So that we have millions of eggs. And yeah.
Millions of eggs? It seems like you have a monopoly on the city's eggs, huh?
Yeah. You must be profiting off of all those village people.
Yeah, I steal all of their stuff.
Man.
Do you ever repay them?
No.
So do you think it's a very moral thing to be stealing from all these village people? And you're admitting to this.
I mean, it's the right thing to do.
How is it the right thing to do? You're stealing from villagers.
I mean, it's villagers though.
Oh, okay, so they're a lesser class of people. You're above them.
Yeah.
Are Steves above villagers?
Yeah.
So that's just how it works in this world.
Yeah.
Why? What about zombie villagers? Are they the same as
Yeah,
villagers?
what about Endermen? Why do you kill them?
Because they're worthless and no one cares about them.
But they seem like a higher life form. They can carry blocks too.
Well, Steve can carry 64 blocks. 64
How does he do
diamonds.
that?
How?
Yeah, how does Steve carry 64 blocks? I think he can carry
doesn't look that
64
big.
per plot, yeah.
How many pockets does he have?
8.
Eight. So he fits 8 blocks per pocket. So it's 8 times 8, 64.
Technically, yes.
I actually think there's 16 compartments that he has, and they can each hold 64 things each. So wait, let me get my calculator out.
Yeah, Zach.
What? Wait. Steve can lift up to 9794197.12 pounds, or for those of you in England, 444,25720 kilograms.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That's
So
so
he can carry. Steve can carry 64 blocks in 36 slots. That's 2,304 blocks.
Holy calabunga!
That is one way to sum it up, yeah. So maybe that explains why Steve is over the village people.
So do you think he just
the
stores them,
village people? Why?
like in his stomach?
Sorry, that was a reference.
No, it's okay. We understood.
Yes, he does.
So do you play with any friends on Minecraft?
Not really, no.
So
Just
you're
play-
you don't have any friends then?
Yeah, I'm lonely.
So you just play Minecraft by yourself? That's all?
Yeah,
That's wow.
it's sad.
That's a sad exit. But does it fulfill you? Does it the village people that you steal all their stuff? They're kind of your friends. That's your social interaction.
I make fun of them.
Oh, okay.
They're
So
like
that
noobs.
may give you a sense of self-worth because you're making fun of fake villagers.
No,
Toby-
I'm just better than them.
Do you ever trade with them? Like an emerald?
No, I just kill them.
Well, that doesn't help the economy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that this economy the fact that the villagers haven't started an army and banded against you. I'm just shocked that
Well,
you have so much power.
I wonder if Mojang, the creators, intended for the villagers to be peaceful, because you can kill the villagers and get stuff, but they also have the ability to trade.
Well,
I
but
mean-
that really puts them at a disadvantage, though.
Yeah, we don't want to give their stuff.
I feel like they're a very vulnerable population.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we like villagers because we can kill them and get the stuff.
But do you ever think that they have a voice too and they matter?
No.
But why are they? But they seem better than the Endermen. When you kill the Enderman, you don't get any stuff, do you? Or do you get stuff?
You
Well,
can
no,
get Ender
that's
eyes.
Steve. That's Steve who's better than him.
Yeah,
That's
I know. I know it's Steve. Yeah. But who is Steve anyway? How did he end up in Minecraft? What's his
Schmick.
Yeah, he just like appeared in Minecraft.
Okay, he
That-
just
wait,
appeared.
that's
So he's like,
explanation.
and he has like so much power. Over, like he's like a transcendent force in Minecraft that, like, single-handedly is destroying everything and building it and creating it. Is it like a metaphor for something? Like, is Minecraft?
I think it's a metaphor for flat earthers because Minecraft is about the flat Earth.
So in the mind of a flat earther, they're imagine themselves like Steve because they're the enlightened people.
That
And
know
they're
about
trying-
flat Earths.
and
so
the
then
village-
the round Earthists are the villagers.
Yeah, because they have to kill them off and kill their philosophy, and take their stuff. I'm not sure how that fits in with. But like since they're so enlightened, it allows them to do things that people who believe in the
But the
round
thing
Earth
is-
wouldn't be able to do because they're confined by the idea that they live on a sphere.
So, but there are different dimensions. Like there's the nether world, and then there's the end world. So would that be like the moon and hell?
Wait, the netherworld and the
The nether world looks like hell.
Yeah.
The moon, the ender world looks like the moon.
wouldn't the netherworld just be like under the earth?
The underworld.
Yeah. So like under the earth, there's like lava. They would still think that there is lava, right?
I don't know
Because
because
how else they explain lava?
how else would they explain
So
Hawaii?
you know, flat Earth is like the theory is that like the Earth is like round, and so the Earth is bordered
Like a dinner plate.
by ice.
Yeah.
So like when you go down to Antarctica, that's like a circle around, and then
Like a frisbee
and
upside
then,
down.
Like, so when you're flying around the globe, you're just flying this way around. It's not like going this direction. You're like, so that's why you fly around the Earth, because it's like you're flying in a circle, like on top of the table, like this way or like this way.
Ah.
So there's like a map that you can look up that like explains all of this, and there's like curvature to it, like, but it's still flat.
Interesting.
I did a lot of research on this, if you're wondering, and is it helpful? Only
No.
if you're gonna talk to people who believe in it. But they work really hard to try to convince people that it's true. I will tell you that.
So anyway, Toby, do you ever play with different Minecraft skins?
Yes, I
Like the
play with
Travis
the
Scott
Steve.
one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and the Drake one and the Drake.
Do you play Fortnite?
Of course not.
What characters do you play with on Fortnite?
Travis Scott.
Cactus Jack.
Yeah. Black Knight. Renegade Raider.
Do you ever go as one of those pink teddy bears?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm Fishy. I'm Tico.
Fishy on me.
Yeah.
So Fortnite is a much more stable world
Yeah, well.
where only one person survives.
Although the map also changes constantly because
true.
there's always a meteor coming. So it's stable, but
No,
there's
no,
a
no.
lot of environmental
Fortnite
effects.
is for the flat Earth because it is flat, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess
well-
Fortnite is flat.
So they're both flat Earth video games.
The thing is, Fortnite could just be a subsection of a rounded Earth.
Right. True.
Where
That's
in-
probably what they explain.
In which where it's just like a big island in which people come to. Because just think about it, they're coming from a battle bus, right?
Right.
But
But-
that battle bus is just from a tiny little island, or is that supposed to say that everybody, the whole population, lives in a tiny little island, and then 100 of them are sent to the island at once?
I don't know what the lore behind Fortnite is because I don't really know why they're sending all the.
There's
people.
got to be other worlds where the whole population lives, and then they go to the tiny island to be sent to the big
why,
island,
Why are they sending all the people to the big island to die?
like the Hunger Games.
except for one. Like,
Yeah.
what happens to the one person when they survive? Do they just get to stay on the island
Toby, answer.
Well, they stay on the island.
and do
and
what?
Like, just thank the bus driver. Like, that's it. Like, that's earning.
They learn to thank the bus driver.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Is that the motive?
Yeah, that's
So
the new
is there
thing.
like, in Fortnite, is there like a secret society on the island of people who have survived and won? So, but they're not in the game.
But in that way, they surpass the population. Because there's
But
way
then-
more than 100
but-
games of Fortnite played. There's
but then-
millions.
But then when
Quadrillions.
yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
Affinity.
So that means their population would be like the mole people.
Yeah.
And then so when you win a game, you play in the other big
Maybe
island.
this is my theory. I think that the overpopulation has taken over the world. They do Fortnite to get rid of different populations at once, right? They bring it down to one person. They put that one person back in society. Get rid of 99% of a certain subspecies of a population. So then they take it out of the world, get 1% back, and if they keep doing that through all populations, they're down back to 1% of the population, in which where they can get another 100 years to populate the Earth until they find a way that they can go to another planet and create another ecosystem there.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
That's Planet Zorg.
What?
That's Planet Zorg.
What's that?
It's a place where you play Fortnite.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that?
What's Planet Zorg?
Bruh, it's a sort of place you can play Fortnite, like all night, and Minecraft.
Is it like a real place on the Earth?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
then how does that relate?
Well, like it's like right there, like right there. Yeah, it's like right there.
You just pointed at a wall.
I know.
I feel like you just
Planet
made up.
Zorg is like a mindset. It's not a place. It's
Yeah.
like you know in Soul when they levitate to a higher plane of existence. That's what like Planet Zorg is like for gamers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
what,
like in Thor Ragnarok when he says Asgard is not a place, it's a people.
That's what Planet Zorg is.
yeah. It's like Black Panther saying Wakanda forever.
Blake, I said Blake. Toby, I don't. Okay, sure, whatever.
All right.
And that's where Twitch comes from. They go on Planet Zorg, and then they stream Twitch on that planet.
Okay.
We're never getting into Twitch. Mark my words.
Zach does not want us to become Twitch streamers, even though everybody who is a YouTuber who flames out, even though we're not really YouTubers yet, and I say yet, that might never happen, but like when they flame out, they just become Twitch streamers because I guess it's easier than making YouTube videos, maybe because you don't have to edit, you just have to like sit there, but it seems kind of boring, or like an unsatisfactory life
For both parties. For the
Yeah.
for the Twitchers and the Twitchies.
I don't understand how people spend so much time watching streams.
Yeah, Toby, explain. Do
I spend like
you watch Tifu?
sometimes I watch like Tico.
Who's Tico?
Tico.
You don't know who Tico is? Okay.
Tico is what
Yeah,
they
well-
call people in Costa Rica.
Well. I don't want to play with the fishing yummy.
Oh,
I
that,
know
all
to
right, that's
please.
good. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
it's that guy that
Yeah.
that guy that has the baby sounds.
Yeah, he has a mic changer.
Oh, a voice changer? That's a voice changer?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Interesting. So like this is like below our. I feel like this isn't even our generation. That is
No,
like really
this is
into
Toby's.
streaming.
I'm like 10 years older than Toby.
Yeah, and so then, what was I gonna go with that? Yeah, so like we don't even understand streaming, and we're still young, but we already don't understand. Like I already don't understand why streaming is popular.
The thing is, things are starting to change faster and faster. Like at
So
first,
it's
like things
2
would
years
change in
difference.
a decade.
And obviously, there's people who are my age who like
Understand it.
like streaming and like watching streaming. But to me, I'm like, why would I watch somebody stream for 3 hours when I could just watch a movie, watch
Or
something
me, like
artistic?
go play.
or like
Fortnite.
No.
go outside, or like do something useful.
Yeah, like create an army.
Or
Yeah.
you like play Valorant.
Valorant. I don't play Valorant.
I think I realized that like society was going downhill when like reaction videos were so popular. Like the most popular YouTubers react to things. They don't even make their own content. They react to other content.
Yeah, like how reused and recycled can content be?
Like, but that thing is that there has to be somebody making the content for people to react to.
And they're probably not
And
getting the profits from it.
They're not the same. So like PewDiePie or like Cody Co or like big
Mr.
reaction.
Beast.
Mr.
Mr.
Beast.
Beast.
Well, he's not really reaction.
Mr. Beast creates his content.
Yeah, but his content's sort of cheesy.
Mr. Beast is amazing.
His content is like, I just built the world's largest blah blah blah, or like I just went around the world, or,
Or,
I
like,
just
I just-
planted a billion trees.
Yeah, true. But so PewDiePie like either does video games or he'll like react to stuff, and like I think it's very entertaining. That's the thing. Like the reaction videos are actually better than the videos that were originally made.
Well-
so you can't really argue with it. But it's like also a weird concept.
Okay, one of the best games that people stream is Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
I've seen
I've
that.
heard
It's
of
actually really fun. I played it before.
I know what it is.
It's like an elimination game. Like there's 100 people that start out or whatever, and then you like get eliminated by a round, and you go to the next game.
So it's sort of like Fortnite.
Sort of, except it's little mini games.
Yeah, but it's like way funner.
It is. It's more fun.
Okay.
More fun.
Is it like a mobile game?
Is it mobile?
Well, I think maybe no.
I played it
know,
on
I think
Xbox.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. Can you get it on Steam?
On what?
Steam, the PC.
Yeah, you can get on PC.
Okay. I mean, I was just curious since I have Steam and I barely ever use it. Steam is like the biggest like PC store to buy games.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
you wouldn't
how-
know it. You're not a gamer. I'm also not a gamer, but I know people who are.
I'm not that gamer girl.
I could even be explaining Steam wrong. Somebody else can correct me who knows more.
Mr. Steam.
You can friend me on Steam, Titanium Vulture.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Is that an automatic name or did you make that?
No, I made it.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just a gamer tag. And I use it for my letterboxd for some
Titanium
reason.
Vulture.
And
It is kind of stupid, I will admit.
You're indestructible and you do
I'm
better
like,
when people die.
I like vultures. Like, I like that animal, the vulture. So,
okay.
and then I just put a random metal in front of it. Like, it sounds strong, like titanium.
One of the best games is Rocket League.
Isn't that game where they like drive cars and hit the
Yeah,
ball
and they
into the
added
goal?
football. They added football.
They added football to Rocket League? Okay, interesting. I've never played Rocket League. But I know people who play it and they get really into it.
Yep,
So.
Toby.
Yeah.
Actually, as I picked up Toby today, he was playing Rocket League.
Very cool.
All right, well, I think that's a good video game ethics type of
Yeah,
podcast.
and I
right
only
there.
have 23% battery left, so we don't want this to die and the
Yep.
whole episode be gone.
Yep. So thank you for being on the podcast, Toby.
Yep.
Would you like to close or open? Let me open the vault. We gotta walk in.
Okay,
Okay, now do you want to close the vault, Toby? Just make a sound.
Globes. Oh,
Stonks.